Welcome to the first episode of this new series where we document the progress of making a game, Tabinosei. And so what this game is about, it's like you get isekai into this world, and you can just let's say it's like a life sim, you can do whatever. There has been a few iterations. I originally wanted this to be just kind of like a, dating sim style, like idle clicker. But it kind of things evolved on from that. And I wanted to add more more interactive and mini games and actually more meaningful stories and stuff like that. How we're gonna go at this is that we're gonna release a vertical slice. It's gonna contain sufficient story, dialogues for a few of the characters, and set amount of activities you can do. Basics like farming, logging, mining, a few features I'm gonna show. A way to expand your house and farm, a very simple combat system, a ventures guild, player can manage their business. The list goes on, but yeah, how much can be made is still up for debate. Then we're gonna keep adding on to it. So for example, the next build, we're gonna add more mini games or features. For example, alchemino, blacksmithing, and things like that. Adding new characters as well, and expanding on previous characters story and path. One thing to worry about, writer's remorse. A way we can get around that and to add replayability is that we're gonna do reincarnations. So after reaching a certain point, you will gain a perk or an achievement for completing that path or quest, whatever. And you will be given the choice to reincarnate and start from the beginning again. And now you will have a permanent perk, which also allows for different choices, thus different outcomes. To visualize, this is a pen pot. It's to trick people you're actually doing something. Anyways, where you have the world, I don't know how much we're gonna use, but definitely the starting location and a few characters. And this is interesting. Design philosophy, how they behave, and so characters will be a main part of the game where if you achieve a certain bonding with them, they'll help you complete tasks. So for this girl, for example, she'll help you with the farming and foraging. And yep, so a few characters these are the few initial characters you will see. Ideas for it. Oh, and this one is my favorite. Chris looking ass. What was her name? Oh, Chris. Oh wait, she is named Chris. Okay, I am tripping. But yeah, a few of characters. There are already some drafts for. There it is. Oh, I'm gonna show the bandits. Yeah, that's supposed to be Chris, I guess. Yep, and let's actually go back to the game. We worked on this for I think a week or two. So yes, and Tabinosei, Journey in a New World, it's supposed to be Tabi something no Seikai. So literally Konosuba, 4-syllable. Bit corny, but it is very fun to say though, Tabinosei. So this is just a simple system. You have an inventory system, and this thing was this thing was crazy. I'll show the code in a bit, but basically you have your starting locations of places you can navigate, and you can here take a bucket. Oh, by the way, everything you see, it's all placeholder assets. They will all be changed. And yep, this is a storage system, and you can take items out and put items in. Let's just take everything out for now. And you have a bucket, and you can refill it and stuff like that. Actually, I'm gonna take a bucket, 3 buckets here. And what you can do with the bucket is you can go to the well, and you drag the bucket over to it, and it starts getting water. And this is the idea after idle games, right? You set an action and then you kind of wait, but you can speed up the process by clicking the bucket, and it speeds it up, and then you can take the bucket, and it becomes a bucket of water. And the forest is where you can go foraging. So whenever you click, you select an item. So for now, you can search for a branch and a mushroom. I think that's literally the Stardew mushroom, but it basically rolls a dice, and if it falls in within the range, you'll get that item, and then you can click it and it shows them in your inventory. Pretty simple. And it's also like there's auto search feature where it's just for testing. You just automatically rolls the dice, and and you can get like a mushroom and stuff like that. And also you can do mining. It's basically like very simple, just like a 5x5 grid, and you just like kind of reveal the tile. So the bucket is like nothing, and the mushroom is like an ore, right? But I don't have that, like I didn't make the ore yet. So you mushrooms, like you found an ore, and there's like 5, so like one more, and there's like 5 ores within the grid, and if you want to start a new one, and you can, that's basically like the mining. It's really simple, but it's just to like test some concepts. And the last thing here we have is the farm. So here you can select like a seed to plant. So let's plant the wheat, and it needs water. So if you have a bucket, you click it, and it's like the crop starts growing. Right. So let's actually buy a new plot. Cost 3 wheat. So we have another one. We can let's plant some corn. Right, same thing. So like you don't have water, and you can't like grow the thing. While we wait for that, let's check out the chicken. So this is the barn. It's just like it's just a green box. But if you buy a chicken, they will show up here, and this is also like the Stardew chicken. And after a certain, like I think 10 seconds, it will like lay an egg, and you can collect it. So this is like a very simple, I guess, farming and planting feature that was made. And the crop is almost done. So after it is done, it will turn into this, and you can click it, and you'll grab like a wheat in your inventory. So that was what we got up to in the project. Going back, like this is all I forgot to mention. This was all made in Renpy. So when you go to the settings, you see like the traditional like save and load and like settings and stuff for Renpy, like beautiful, like works flawlessly, right? But what I realized was working with Renpy, it's like a lot of the games, like the inventory system, it was just a headache to deal with. So for example, like writing the inventory system, it was just, I don't know, like a disaster. Like so much work was went to this inventory system just to make sure like everything works. So for example, if you had like an apple, and one stack can have 10 apples, and if you want to, like, if a stack has already like 8 apples, and you want to put 5 apples in, it should like put 2 inside the 8 stack and then start a new stack with 3. So there's like a lot of logic and like stuff that's like checking. It's just insane. Like I don't even remember where I put the, right, so this is like all like the functions, right? Adding items, like this is how much for adding one item, because it checks the item quality, how much it can stack. So, and this is how you initialize the item, so like everything will have like a name and how much stack you can do. And I realized working with Renpy, and you see like all the mini games, like the farming, whatever, like I'm drawing it like manually here. And although I can refresh in the project when I make like edits, it's pretty difficult to like visualize stuff sometimes, right? Just like for example, like this highlighting, I had to like, so when you hover this, it draws out like this blue box over it. So I have to go in and set the X and Y coordinate exactly to like this place. And I don't know how long, I probably spent like a whole week on this inventory system thing. While if I was to like, for example, work in Unity, I can probably buy like an inventory system for like $5 on the Unity store. So that is very skull. So yeah, after working on this, I kind of just like forgot about it and got distracted by like other things. But throughout the year, I keep on like thinking back to this project, and like 2 weeks ago, I wanted to like work on it again. So now's the time to like go back to this. But I didn't want to like work on this on the Renpy anymore, because I wanted to add a lot more mini games like fishing, improve like mining, and like Writing a system in Renpy, I just remember it was like such a headache, right? Because you have to design everything from like literally from scratch. So like even though it has like the visual novel system, like it's perfect, it's like good. Adding other features and like systems and minigames, it would be like a Herculean task, I imagine. So I decided to like shift it to Game Maker. I had some experience like very small with Game Maker a few years ago. I was not too happy with it. I don't remember why, because like stuff just didn't work, but I think it's just maybe skill issue. So I picked up the project again. So you see how like all this, like it's like there's like stuff everywhere. So I decided to like move it all and condense it into like Obsidian files, like organized. Rewrote and edited some of like the scripts to better, and the characters, and yeah, put it together. And I tried to recreate what I had inside Game Maker. And so far, everything seems to be we have to get rid of that. So instead of like the Renpy settings, obviously, it's now like my own settings. And yeah, so it's kind of the exact same thing, except that there is no games, no inventory system. So I have to get on that. But yeah, so I guess the base is here. And then after getting this done, I started work on dialogue system. So with that, I use something called a chatterbox. It's like a library which takes in a yarn file. So all I have to do is put the dialogues in here, kind of like this, and the game will take it, and then we just go like line by line, like under. So now when you start a new game, new journey, it will automatically bring you into that cutscene. This is how you play a video. What I can do now is I can play a video in the background, right? And you can like do your visual novel dialogue. And yeah, this will just play some animation, and like, I'm gonna have like a screen fading like that, and you can just like do your thing here. So this is perfect, right? So after going through like the intro scene, you'll be brought to the countryside, to like here, to like this screen, and I need to figure out a way how to like transition from like cutscene to like actually like gameplay, and into cutscene into gameplay like that. I already have an idea for it, so I think I'll get to that soon. And then yeah, I'll start and then oh my god, and then I'll probably like work on the inventory system or like some mini games. And I imagine with the mini games, it would be a lot easier to create, as I can like literally, you see like these things. Remember how I had to draw the thing with the exact X and Y axis? Now I can just like move this around, right? I can like literally see where it's gonna appear inside the game. So it should be a lot easier when I make like mini games in here. So yeah, that's the week 1 progress. Stay tuned for the next one. Tosh from the Game Maker Discord.